Number 1. Starsand Island. Coming in at number 1, we're starting with something that looks like a Studio Ghibli movie came to life, Starsand Island. This isn't just about farming, it's about island exploration with a massive emphasis on the vibe. The art style is absolutely gorgeous, pastel colors, soft lighting, incredibly chill music. But what separates it from the pack is the traversal. You aren't just walking, you're gliding, climbing, and exploring a massive archipelago. It feels less like a chore simulator and more like a vacation. If Coral Island and Zelda Wind Waker had a baby, it would be this game. It's the perfect palate cleanser before we get into the crazier stuff on this list. Keep this on your radar if you want pure, unfiltered, wholesome energy. Number 2. Pokémon Pokopia. At number 2, we have the heavy hitter, the one that's gonna break the internet. Pokémon Pokopia. For years, we've been begging Game Freak for a true life sim, and if the leaks and early info are to be believed, this is finally it. The premise is wild. You aren't a trainer, you're playing as a Ditto transformed into a human, building a paradise for other Pokémon. Think about the potential here. Using Pokemon moves to farm, Squirtle watering your props, Machamp building your house. It's Animal Crossing, but with the single most profitable IP on the planet. This is going to sell 10 million copies in a week, no cap. If this actually hits its 2026 window, game over for everything else.
Of course, they might be emotional sometimes. Try not to get on their bad side. Won't ever fade away. But what's an adventure without surprises? It's nothing you can't handle. Now I know it's our time to play. We've been through ups and downs, I know. We hold on to this hope. Follow the path, and you'll find a shiny place. Astra, that's where we came from.
Number 3. Aniimo. Speaking of creature collectors, number 3 is coming for that same crown, but with a twist. This is Aniimo. This is a free-to-play, open-world RPG from Paw Print Studio. But don't let the free-to-play tag scare you off yet. The gimmick here is something called twining. You don't just catch the creatures, you can become them. You want to explore the sky? Possess a flying Aniimo. Need to dig? Be the mole. It's got a huge focus on multiplayer and social hubs, giving it that MMO light feel. It's colorful, it's fast, and the combat actually looks decent. If you're tired of the turn-based grind and want something that feels more active and next-gen, Aniimo is looking surprisingly solid. Number 4. Witchbrook. The myth, the legend, the game we've been waiting for since the dawn of time, Witchbrook. Developed by Chucklefish, this is the isometric magic school RPG that looks like Stardew Valley went to Hogwarts. We've been starving for updates on this, but 2026 is looking like the year. The detail in the pixel art is S-tier, maybe the best in the business. You're attending classes, brewing potions, growing magical herbs, and navigating the social hierarchy of a magic school. It's not just farm parsnips, it's learn a spell to make the parsnips farm themselves. If you love the social aspect of Persona, but want it wrapped in a cozy pixel art blanket, this is your main event. Number 5. Outbound. At number 5, we're leaving the town behind entirely. Outbound. This is for the van life fantasy. Instead of inheriting a farm, you start with an empty camper van in an open world. You are building your base on wheels. You have to manage your battery power, set up solar panels, and craft upgrades to make your van capable of surviving different biomes. It taps into that distinct, cozy survival itch. There's something incredibly satisfying about parking your mobile home by a lake, setting up a little garden on the roof, and just vibing while a storm rages outside. If you're claustrophobic or hate staying in one place, Outbound is the cure.
A brand new day. Perfect for the wildest imaginations. Imagine. Just imagine that you become tiny enough.
Number 6, Animula Nook. Moving to number 6, we're shrinking down, way down. Animula Nook. This is a Lilliputian life sim. You play as a tiny person living in a giant human's house. A milk carton becomes your house. A thimble is a bucket. You're collecting drops of water that look like massive slimes. The perspective shift is incredible. It takes the mundane, a messy desk, a kitchen counter, and turns it into an alien landscape. It's giving The Borrowers or Arrietty. It's also incredibly clever with its crafting. You aren't mining ore, you're salvaging safety pins and buttons. It's charming, it's unique, and it visually stands out from every other farm sim on this list. Number 7, Nivalis. Number 7 is a hard pivot. We are done with grass. We are done with dirt. Welcome to Nivalis. This is the slice-of-life Cyberpunk sim. Set in the Cloudpunk universe, you aren't a mercenary trying to burn the city down. You're just trying to pay rent. You run a noodle stand, a nightclub, or a stim store. You manage your business, decorate your apartment, and go fishing in the toxic clouds. The atmosphere is thick enough to cut with a knife. The neon lighting, the rain, the flying cars, it is the ultimate vibes game for people who prefer rain-slicked concrete over green pastures. If you want to role-play a nobody in a massive futuristic city, this is the one. Number 8, Hawthorn. At number 8, we have the game being called Skyrim meets Stardew Valley. Hawthorn. Developed by former Bethesda and BioWare devs, this is an intimate RPG. You play as woodland creatures in a Victorian fantasy setting, but the tech behind it is wild. The NPCs have complex schedules and behaviors that react to everything you do. It's not just about farming, it's about the simulation of the village itself. If you steal from a shopkeeper, they remember. If you help someone, the whole town's dynamic might shift. It brings that deep, immersive role-playing element that's usually missing from the cozy genre. Plus, you can play as a mouse in a waistcoat. What else you need? Number 9, Petit Planet. Number 9 is a massive flex from a massive studio, Petit Planet. This is Hoyoverse, the Genshin Impact and Honkai devs, taking a swing at Animal Crossing. And because it's Hoyoverse, the budget is probably higher than the GDP of a small country. The game takes place on tiny spherical planets that you can customize entirely. The visuals are polished to a mirror sheen. Expect high-quality character models, seamless multiplayer, and likely a live service model that will keep this game running for a decade. If you want a life sim that will never ever run out of content and might tempt your wallet, this is the juggernaut to watch.
Hi everyone, my name is David, and I'm the developer of a farming horror game called We Harvest Shadows.
And now, for number 10, we take a sharp turn into nightmare fuel. We harvest shadows. This is a first-person farming horror game. You are alone on a farm. You grow crops, you fix up your house, but you are not alone. The atmosphere is oppressive. You're dreading the sunset every single day. It's an allegory for depression and isolation, and it is genuinely terrifying. It solves the issue of farming games becoming repetitive by making you too scared to go outside. If you loved Dredge or just want to feel something other than cozy while you water your tomatoes, this is a masterpiece in the making. Number 11, The Ranchers. Number 11 brings us back to reality, but expands the scale. The Ranchers. This is the game for people who think Stardew is too restrictive. It's an open-world, modern-day country life sim. You have cars, you have construction vehicles, and you can build your house anywhere. It supports 4-player co-op and feels like The Sims meets Farming Simulator, but accessible. You can go to the city, buy furniture, go to the gym, or just drive your Jeep off-road. It's got a build-your-own-life energy that feels very sandbox-heavy. If you want freedom without the fantasy elements, this is your go-to.
In a remote valley, far away from civilization, hard work awaits. You must build a home for your loved ones. Hunt for food.
Number 12, Medieval Frontiers. At 12, we're going back in time. Medieval Frontiers. Forget the cutesy fantasy. This is gritty, realistic medieval survival. You aren't the chosen one. You're a peasant trying not to starve. You have to manage the needs of your settlement, deal with the harsh winter, and physically build your structures in first person. The graphics are aiming for realism. Lots of mud, wood, and stone. It's much more grounded than Medieval Dynasty. It's about the struggle and the satisfaction of establishing a foothold in a world that doesn't care if you live or die. If you like your farming with a side of grit, this is it. Number 13, Autonomica. Lucky number 13. This one has had a wild development history, formerly known as Farm Folks, but the rebrand looks incredible. Autonomica. The name says it all. This is about automation. It's a Solarpunk sci-fi sim where you can farm manually if you want, but the end game is building massive, factory-style automated systems to do the work for you. You're on an island with weird time-bending anomalies, fighting phantoms at night, and building up a high-tech facility. It blends that cozy aesthetic with the hardcore optimization brain rot that makes time disappear. If you love seeing conveyor belts move perfectly, you're gonna lose hundreds of hours to this. Number 14, Solarpunk. Speaking of Solarpunk, number 14 is literally called Solarpunk. This is a survival craft game set on floating islands in the sky. You build your own airship, you fly between islands to gather resources, you use wind and solar energy to power your base. The verticality changes everything. You aren't just expanding outward, you're building upward and flying between biomes. It's got a very bright, hopeful aesthetic. No grim, dark survival here. It's just you, your friends, your airship, and the open sky. It looks absolutely stunning in motion.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be. empty. 5 plates full. Plates of food.
Number 15, Fractured Blooms. Number 15, this one is weird and I love it. Fractured Blooms. It's a psychological life sim. You play as Angie, stuck in a time loop in a neglected house. You grow crops and cook meals, but every loop, things shift. You start to remember things. The world feels soft and still, but there's an underlying tension that is palpable. It's developed by Serenity Forge, who are known for great narratives. It's exploring themes of memory and trauma through the mechanics of gardening. It's not a horror game like We Harvest Shadows, but it's definitely not your standard happy farmer game either. It's for the artsy crowd who wants a story that punches them in the gut. Number 16, Kibu. At 16, we need some zen. Enter Kibu. You play as a red panda monk. I repeat, a red panda monk. You are restoring a temple in a mysterious land. The gameplay is a mix of farming, tea brewing, and martial arts combat. You have a staff, you have distinct stances, and you flow through combat just as smoothly as you pour tea. The pacing is deliberate. It's not about rushing, it's about finding balance. The low-poly art style is incredibly charming. It's basically Kung Fu Panda meets Harvest Moon, and frankly, that's a genre mashup I didn't know I needed until right now. Number 17, Palworld, Palfarm. Number 17, you know the name, Palworld, specifically the Palfarm update era. We know Palworld is staying in early access until 2026, and the developers have been teasing massive overhauls to the base building and farming systems. This isn't just survival anymore, it's becoming a legitimate factory farming sim. With new pals, new crops, and the ability to automate entire supply chains, 2026 is when Palworld transitions from that viral game to a forever game. Expect more chaos, more questionable ethics regarding PAL labor, and more addiction. If you fell off the bandwagon, 2026 is the time to jump back in. Number 18, Fields of Mistria. Number 18 is for the 90s kids, Fields of Mistria. This game took early access by storm, but the 1.0 release is the real deal. It captures that 90s Sailor Moon / Studio Ghibli anime aesthetic perfectly. The character portraits are gorgeous, the magic system is integrated into the farming, and the writing is genuinely funny. It feels like the true spiritual successor to the SNES era of Harvest Moon, but with modern quality of life features. The romance options are top tier, the animals are cute, and the nostalgia factor is off the charts. It's cozy comfort food in video game form. Number 19, Sunkissed City. Number 19, we're heading downtown. Sunkissed City. Created by Mr. Pedunkian, an ex-Stardew Valley dev, this is the answer to what if Stardew was in a city. You're in Apollo City. You can ride a bike, you can customize your apartment, you can go out for nightlife. It fixes the biggest issue with city sims. They usually feel empty. This looks dense and alive. There's a huge focus on player expression and fashion. It's funky, it's upbeat, and it's oozing with style. If you prefer concrete and coffee shops over dirt and barns, this is your new main game. Number 20, Paralives. Number 20, the Giant Slayer, Paralives. We have been watching the development clips for years. The curved walls, the resizable windows, the character creator that puts everything else to shame. 2026 is the year we finally get our hands on it in a big way. This is the indie answer to The Sims. It's listening to everything the community has been begging for. Open neighborhoods, complex personalities, and build tools that are actually intuitive. It's got a beautiful, painterly art style that sets it apart. The hype for this is astronomical, and for good reason. It's looking to dethrone the queen. And finally, coming in at number 21, Farmbotic. Formerly known as Farmatic, this game blends retro-futurism with farming. You're building a farm, but you're using customizable robots, farmbots, to do the heavy lifting. It's got a really cool cassette punk aesthetic, but deep down there's a dungeon crawling element where you explore irradiated mines to find remedium. It balances the cozy automation with high-stakes exploration. It's quirky, it's technical, and it's the perfect game to cap off this list of genre-bending titles.